I'm Black, American, Indian, Indigenous, native to this land called the Americas. I don't know what tribe I'm from, and I wish that I did, but I don't know because there has been a very concentrated effort to remove the memory and much of the evidence from the consciousness of Black Americans and white Americans and all Americans in the last few hundred years, so that Black Americans could be told that they were from Africa and thus never make claims to the land that we still live on today. We are the survivors. We are the descendants of the slaves who weren't from Africa. They were not from Africa. Actually, some of the slave owners were from Africa because slavery was a big deal in Africa, and it still is today. I mean, it just always has been for 1,000 years. So a lot of African people actually helped with training slaves who were indigenous Black and brown people of this Americas, of this land over here. Now, I don't know what tribe I'm from, and honestly, I wasn't even really thinking about raising this as an issue until this whole Black Lives Matter thing started. But it's forcing me to really feel that this conversation needs to become a point of focus in society so that we can focus on something constructive and something positive. My people are being used right now as political cannon fodder. And they looking bad. Black folks are looking real bad, talking the way that they do on camera, and all of these white officials and people submitting to this kind of ignorance and this kind of insanity. Yes, Black Americans do have a problem. Okay? Yeah, we need land. That's our problem. That's all. We don't need anything but that. I don't need white people to submit to me. I don't need them to bend their knee for me. I don't need white people to feel guilty about what happened. Don't feel guilty about anything, okay? Acknowledge me as an indigenous native Indian of this land, and thus give me the same rights as indigenous tribes have in this country, whether I know my tribe or not. Not that I can't find out, and I can. It's a lot of research, and the amount of work involved is prohibitive. However, it is something that I intend to do. I intend to find out what my lineage is and what my tribe is, but that's really beside the point. I'm a Black American of 10 generations, of 100 generations. My people have been in this land all along. And thus, I deserve the same rights, the same indigenous rights as any other recognized tribe, who many of them are actually white. Now, that does make me mad. Not that I don't have white people in my family, and not that some white people are not descendants of Indians, but if you're not Black, you don't have very much Indian in you. If you're not Black, if you don't have dark skin, you don't have very much indigenous blood in you. Indigenous, Black, Native means Black. Okay? Indigenous, Native, all those words means Black. In any country, anywhere you go. You can go on any landmass all over this earth, and the people with the Black skin are the native people of that territory. It's known everywhere else, but in the Americas, they really did a number on us. I feel that this is the conversation that we need to have, because when I look in people's face, I don't see an enemy. I don't see races. I don't see people as enemies because of their race or their economic status. I'm not jealous of their economic status. Okay? Everything happens. It just happens. Whatever happens. It's up to us as individuals to make life the way we want it to be. I know what I want this country to look like. I want it to look fair for Black folks. I want it to look fair, and I want white people to feel good about themselves. Y'all shouldn't be feeling guilty about anything. You should be doing something about it. If you feel guilt, if you feel bad or feel ashamed or anything like that, then you need to make sure that all Black people, Black American people, get acknowledged as native people. Okay? There, problem solved. Give us some land. Give us our rights. Give us our sovereignty as native people. Then you don't have nothing to worry about. And then you could tell those radicals, okay, those Bolsheviks, you can tell them to suck it.